Neon Tribal Press-On Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish.
Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you another press-on set, and this one is the one that I have that's Neon Tribal or Neon Aztec or whatever you want to call it, but it's a gorgeous gradient from a really neon yellow to orange to pink, which is my favorite gradient ever to have on my nails. I just love it. And then black details. It's such a striking combination that it's really eye-catching, and I know that I've said some of the other press-ons are my favorite, but I think this one actually is my favorite. It depends on my mood, I guess. I hope you guys like it as much as I do, and if you would like to order, there will be a link in the description box below, so check that out. And don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well. Bye!
Apply an incredibly thin layer of builder gel over the nail. So you don't want this to be for strength, this is just to act as a glue. And then I'm going to be pouring some orange glitter over the top of that gel. That builder gel will hold the glitter very well, but it hopefully won't affect the flexibility of the nails, which it really doesn't if it's thin enough. After that's cured, we're going to be capping it with a layer of gel top coat, just to smooth over the glitter, and then applying a layer of white gel polish over the nail to kind of clean it up and give you a blank canvas. So after that, I'm going to create a gradient across all of the nails with orange gel polish in the middle. So I start at the middle for this one, and this is a situation where you have to know your products to know which way it is the best to do the gradient. For this one, creating that orange in the middle is the best and blending it up and down, and then add some yellow, blending that down over the orange, and then some pink and blending that as well. So you have that nice gradient. Then to create the V-shaped French tips, I'm going to take black gel polish right from the bottle with the brush that came with it and add that black deep V. So because this is a press-on, you have a little bit more freedom to move the nail around than if you were to, say, be doing this on a client. So you don't have to worry as much about getting a different brush out to get all the way up into those upper corners of the nail. You can go right from the bottle, which is awesome and such a kind of a relief. Whereas if you're to be doing this on a client, you definitely have to get out a different brush to go all the way up there because you won't want to touch the skin. But now after that's done, I'm going to take some black paint and I'm going to be adding the thinner lines of this design. So I'm going to mirror the V shape of the French tip, and I'm going to add a second V up above, just with skinny little lines, and then I'm going to add a triangle inside of that. So add another set of skinny little lines, and then top that off with another black line to finish off the triangle. When I do tribal designs like this, I typically don't plan them out ahead of time. I kind of just let the universe guide me into the final result, and I find that actually turns out better than if I go too stressful about it and I try to make them perfect. So I'm going to add another triangle down below that first one, going all the way almost up to the lines of the French tip, and then I'm going to thicken up the outer two lines of that V, or that triangle, just to give it another little layer of interest. So then for the next nail, I'm going to do a reverse French tip with black. So I'm going to take and fill in around the cuticle. So when you do a reverse French tip is when it's kind of backwards typically, so you think of a white line right along the cuticle. And for me, I like to do those with black. I love black reverse French tips. It's one of my favorite looks. So after I have that done, I'm going to paint another V down below coming up from that. And then I'm going to line that V shape with a series of triangles on both sides of the line. So I started out with one in the middle, and then I'm going to go up the line almost like little stairs, like a little step ladder, going up, up, up. So it's right angles all the way. Add the last one, and go back and forth on the sides of your line to try to keep it as symmetrical as possible. Add another V shape, and then I'm going to fill that in with the black paint. And I'm going to be adding another V shape down below my triangles. Just like so. Like I said, I don't really have a plan ahead of time. I just kind of let the universe guide me. And I love the way it turns out every time because I feel like it's something natural. So there's the next one going down. Just like so. And if you wanted, it'd be kind of cool to add a little bit of glitter in that skinny V. I think that would be something fun, especially since there's glitter underneath the nails, just to give it something else interesting. Then for the last design, I'm going to start with two vertical lines coming from the cuticle down to the tip. Because this is on a long almond or a long stiletto shaped nail, I did taper the lines so they're wider at the top of the nail, and then they do kind of ever so slightly tip in towards the tip. I'm going to thicken those up just to make them a bit bolder with that. And do that with gel polish. You don't want to do that with paint. The reason I would say to do it with gel polish instead is because it's a little bit more durable than paint. So any bigger, thicker lines I would recommend doing with gel instead. After I have that first layer of triangles or zigzags down the center of those two lines, I'm going to fill in each space with a triangle. Just go down the line. Use a very skinny brush for drawing all of these lines and have it be a little bit longer of a brush. So not necessarily a striper brush for doing all these lines, but something kind of in between a detail and a striper so that it gives you a little bit more of a continued movement of the bristles for making straight lines. After that, finish them all off with some gel top coat and they're all done. I love the little peekaboo element of this design. Row, row, row your boat gently down the merrily, merrily, merrily. Life is but a game. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such part, and the dish ran away with the poo. I hope you guys enjoyed another little video of Melody singing. She loves to sing, so there's a lot of these coming. And if you want a link for ordering, that will be in the description box below. Bye!